Hello everyone, this is Trisha and my teammate Rushita will be joining shortly. Our project is titled SimuMap 3D Virtual Aerial Mapping Without Physical UAVs. Our research focuses on building 3D aerial mapping virtual without needing of flying any drones. So normally aerial mapping is done using real UAVs, also called unmanned aerial vehicles, that captures ground image from the sky. But these drones are expensive and often also affected by weather conditions and other limited by flight permissions. To overcome all these problems, we are planning to design SimuMap 3D at virtual based system that can create virtual 3D aerial maps. This approach helps us make detailed maps quickly and safely at the most lowest cost without depending on any UAVs. So, so coming to literature paper, this is 2025 papers. So when we reviewed these papers, we noticed a long shift towards AI driven and automated mapping. Many students use deep learning for 5G aerial computing and for precise virtual image generation. These papers also considered agriculture and medical mapping, showing how simulation and agriculture industry improve accuracy, speed, and efficiency. In short, the 2025 research highlighted how mapping has become more intelligent, automated, and simulated based. So in 2024 papers focuses on remote sense and image classification techniques, researchers improved 3D accuracy through better future extraction and the use of medical training models. They applied object detection and land type analysis to understand training and land features in generate details. These ideas helps us realize how much machine learning can also integrate into Simu 3D mapping for smarter visual mapping. Now, my teammate Rushita will explain the rest of the review and conclusion.
Hi, I'm Ruchita. Thank you, Trisha. Now I will continue with the next part of our presentation. So far, we have seen how recent studies in 2024 and 2025 focused on artificial intelligence and automation and feature extraction for better mapping accuracy. In Now let's look at how earlier research from 2023 and before helped to build the foundation for today's virtual mapping techniques. Papers from 2023 mainly focused on UAV based 3D mapping for cities and farmlands. Researchers improved orthomosaic generation, that is, combining multiple aerial photos into one large seamless map. Some studies even introduced real time image processing, but they still depended on real UAV data. That limitation encouraged us to think differently to create aerial maps entirely through simulation without any physical flights. Now, moving on to 2022 and earlier year papers, these papers help us to build the foundation for today's 3D mapping methods. They focused on photogrammetry, structure from motion, and stereo vision, which reconstruct 3D shapes into 2D images. These studies emphasized terrain mapping and georeference techniques that made modern mapping possible. By understanding this earlier works, we could trace how mapping evolved from manual image stitching to fully automated virtual reconstruction. So, the moving on to our conclusion. Through this research, we learned that SimuMap 3D can create realistic 3D aerial maps without using actual drones. It saves time, cost, and energy while eliminating weather and safety constraints. From analyzing around 100 research papers, we gained valuable insights how AI, deep learning, and simulation makes mapping more precise and efficient. Um, Thank you. I would like to share the 100 research paper we have gone through on. These are the 100 research papers we have studied. So they are from the year 2025 to 2020, 2012.